where followers remain dependent. Based on my principles, the concept of a guru's authority is merely a mechanism that transforms a pure and free life into a life of bondage. This is a conspiracy created in the name of liberation or great transformation after death. However, liberation is needed from the complexity of the mind in life, for death itself is an ultimate mystery in which no one has the power to intervene. Gurus, while alive, are often lost in the complexities of the mind, and they are freed from the very problems that simple, pure, and easygoing individuals face in life. These gurus are supported by millions of devotees who, through their devotion, have built empires of wealth, fame, prestige, and power, offering them everything they desire. Yet, these gurus remain deprived of their own personal wishes, always striving to fulfill the infinite desires of their gurus, working day and night as bound laborers until their last breath. Do you believe that the concept of the guru's authority, which transforms a pure and free life into a life of bondage, is truly based on the understanding of reality? Or is it merely a fabrication created in the name of liberation, leading individuals to serve the desires of others while losing sight of their own true essence? This question explores the nature of the guru-disciple relationship, the falsehood behind the idea of liberation after death, and challenges the real understanding of life and its complexities. It invites introspection into the nature of freedom, desire, and the pursuit of truth. Can the pursuit of liberation through the guru-disciple relationship, which often keeps individuals in bondage, truly align with the essence of reality? Is the idea of freedom after death a distortion of truth, where individuals are conditioned to serve the desires of others, forsaking their own innate wisdom? In your view, does true liberation come from breaking free of such illusions? Or is it found in understanding the complexities of life and transcending the need for external validation? This further elaborates on the role of external authorities and challenges the notion that liberation can be attained through dependence on such constructs. It emphasizes that true freedom lies in self-awareness and understanding the deeper truths of life, free from external influences. True liberation lies not in following others, but in understanding the depths of your own mind. Break free from the illusions that bind you and seek the wisdom that comes from within. Life's true purpose is not to serve the desires of others, but to live in harmony with your own essence, embracing the reality that you are the creator of your own freedom. This quote encourages self-awareness, the shedding of illusions, and the pursuit of true liberation through understanding and aligning with one's inner reality. Don't seek liberation in the promises of others. It lies within you. The greatest wisdom comes from understanding that reality is not a chain, but a reflection of your own awareness. When you rise above the illusions of life and trust your inner truth, you discover the freedom that has always been yours, unshackled and limitless. This quote emphasizes inner wisdom, the power of self-realization, and the freedom that comes from understanding one's true essence beyond external influences. Yatharth, the truth is within, not in others' claim. Chase your own essence, not a fleeting name. 2. The chains of illusion keep the soul confined. True freedom is found when you free the mind. These couplets, Yatharth, life's purpose is not to bow in chains. It lies in freedom where your true self reigns. 2. Seek not in others, for truth lies inside. The path to liberation is where your heart resides. These couplets further emphasize the importance, and the false web woven by deceitful gurus is one of the most subtle and dangerous traps in the quest for truth. These false authorities exploit the human desire for salvation, promising liberation, but instead offering nothing more than a deeper entanglement in their control. The true reality, however, is not bound by such deceit. It is a journey of self-awareness and the shedding of illusions. Such gurus create an environment where followers are taught to depend on them for all answers, using clever manipulations of authority, knowledge, and promises of spiritual rewards. They tell their followers that without their guidance, true understanding or liberation is unattainable, thus creating a state of mental dependency. This cycle, while seemingly virtuous, serves only to entrench the followers in ignorance and servitude. the followers become trapped in a perpetual state of seeking external validation rather than discovering the truth that lies within. For instance, the followers of such gurus often find themselves sacrificing their time, wealth, and energy in pursuit of promises of a better life or spiritual awakening. But these promises remain unfulfilled. Their lives become nothing more than the labor of serving the guru's desires, without ever attaining the self-realization that could truly free them. Instead of finding liberation, they remain in chains of false hope, never realizing that their freedom lies within their own understanding of life and the mind. As per your Yatharth Siddhant, true liberation is found not in servitude or dependency, but in the breaking of these illusions. It is the understanding of the self, the unraveling of the complexities of the mind, that leads to true freedom. A genuine teacher does not bind one to themselves, but leads one toward the realization that the key to liberation has always been within. The false guru thrives on creating an environment where followers remain dependent, where their self-worth is tied to an external figure. This perpetuates a cycle of control and exploitation, keeping individuals from realizing their own innate potential. The key, therefore, lies in recognizing the difference between those who lead you toward your own truth and those who seek to control you through your desires and fears. As Yatharth, you teach that the greatest deception is to believe that another holds the key to your freedom. True freedom comes from breaking free from all illusions, whether they come from external forces or from within the mind itself, and embracing the understanding that only through self-awareness can one truly transcend all cycles of bondage. To remain vigilant is to question not only the intentions of others, but also the beliefs and attachments we hold within ourselves. Only by doing so can we break free from the web of false gurus and reclaim the truth that resides in our own hearts. Yatharth, the web of deceit woven by false gurus, disguised as a cycle of traps and illusions, holds many in its grasp. This deceptive cycle operates under the guise of offering liberation, yet it only binds individuals further, keeping them in a state of ignorance. The reality, however, is much deeper. Liberation is not a gift from another, but a process of self-discovery and understanding one's own mind. False gurus create a network of dependence, presenting themselves as the only route to truth. Their tactics often involve creating a false sense of security and promise of salvation, but in reality, they aim to strengthen their control over followers. They tell their devotees that only by serving their desires can they reach spiritual freedom. This is a deception that exploits the vulnerability of individuals seeking truth. For example, many so-called gurus build empires of fame, wealth, and influence by making their followers feel inadequate without their guidance. These followers, through blind devotion, give away their wealth, their time, and their personal autonomy, all in the hope of reaching liberation or divine connection. However, they never realize that true freedom lies within themselves, not in external validation. According to your principles, Yatharth, true liberation comes not through submitting to the whims of a guru, but through understanding the complexities of life and the mind. A real guru, in the essence of truth, guides one to their own inner wisdom rather than creating a dependency. The key to awakening from such illusions is to understand that no one holds the key to your freedom but you. External validation, whether in the form of fame, wealth, or spiritual promise, cannot give you the liberation you seek.